Morning reflection, how small moments transform your mindset. All day opening, a gentle curiosity. Have you ever noticed how a rushed morning can make the entire day feel heavy, even when nothing truly bad happens? Single quiet moment in the morning, one deep breath, one intentional thought. A few seconds of stillness seems to carry you calmly from morning to night. Here's the quiet truth. It's not the big decisions that shape your day, but the small moments you allow in the morning. In today's video, Awaken Mindset invites you to explore the power of morning reflection and how moments that feel almost insignificant can gently transform your mindset for the entire day. One morning doesn't just start your day. Programs your mind. Most of us think of mornings as nothing more than preparation time. But psychologically, morning is when your mind is most impressionable. When you first wake up, your brain is still in a transitional state, not yet fully pulled into deadlines, notifications, comparisons, or pressure. This means that whatever enters your awareness in the first 30 to 60 minutes sets the emotional tone for the day. If your morning begins with constant notifications, negative news rushing, tension, and irritation, your mind learns to stay in defensive mode all day long. But if your morning begins with a brief pause, a moment of intention, a gentle check-in with yourself, begin training your mind to respond to life with awareness instead of urgency. Morning reflection doesn't need to be complicated. It only needs to be slow enough for you to remember that you're here and that you're alive. 2. The power of small moments and why they actually work. We often believe that changing our mindset requires a major breakthrough, a bold decision, or a dramatic life event, but the human mind changes most sustainably through small, repeated moments. A small morning moment might look like taking 3 conscious breaths while looking out the window, drinking your coffee in silence instead of scrolling, asking yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring into today? These moments are small, but their psychological impact is profound. They pull you out of autopilot. They restore a sense of choice. They remind you that you are not just reacting to life, you are participating in it over time. Your mind begins to learn. I don't need to rush to be worthy. I'm allowed to start my day on my own terms. And that realization becomes the foundation of a grounded, resilient mindset. 3. Morning reflection. It isn't about thinking more, it's about seeing clearly. One common misconception is that reflection means deep analysis or intense thinking. In reality, morning reflection asks you to do less, not more. It's not about solving your life before breakfast. It's simply about observing your mind before it gets carried away. Imagine your mind is a calm body of water. In the early morning, that water is relatively still. The moment you throw in stress, comparison, and information overload, the surface becomes restless for the rest of the day. Morning reflection is simply looking at the water, noticing its movement without trying to fix or judge it. The moment you observe your thoughts, you create distance from them. And in that space, calm begins to appear. Clarity becomes possible. Your mindset quietly shifts for when your morning changes. Your reactions throughout the day change. The real power of morning reflection isn't limited to the morning itself, follows you into the rest of your day. When you begin your day with presence, you react less impulsively. You recognize emotions earlier. And you pause before letting one small moment ruin everything. Instead of thinking, today is a bad day, you begin to think, this moment is uncomfortable, but it doesn't define the whole day. That's the difference between living at the mercy of circumstances and living from a place of choice. Morning reflection doesn't make life easier. It simply helps you meet life with steadiness instead of resistance. 5. You don't need a perfect morning, just a conscious one. Many people give up before they begin because they think, I don't have time. My mornings are too busy. But here's the truth. Morning reflection doesn't require more time. It requires attention. Even one quiet minute, one intentional question, one undistracted breaths, enough to shift your internal state. You don't need to wake up earlier than everyone else. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to change your entire life. You only need to choose. just once each morning to be with yourself before the world pulls you away. Closing. A gentle invitation. If life has been feeling too fast, if you often end the day feeling drained without knowing why, maybe you don't need to change everything. Maybe you just need to begin with one small moment each morning. A moment to pause, observe, and choose how you want to show up for the day ahead. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to press like. It helps Awaken Mindset reach those who may need this message today. Share in the comments. How do your mornings usually begin? And don't forget to subscribe to Awaken Mindset for more reflections on mindful living and inner clarity. Because sometimes, one quiet moment in the morning is all it takes to transform an entire day.